Adam, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good. How are you? Thanks
I,
for
I,
having us.
I may have met you last year. I met, you know how it is. It's busy
Yeah,
at the event.
totally.
Yeah. Face, how are you?
What up? How are you, everybody? I'm good, more love.
Hey,
Adam, Josh,
yeah,
what up?
we're there.
Yeah, good to see everybody.
Likewise.
And
I,
then I think we'll
Put
have
it like this.
Reem.
I gotta start by saying we found the Hip Hop Summit 2 years ago on accident.
Oh,
My son and we were just driving down. The print shop. Remind me, was it on is it
ABC
on
on
Broadway?
Calumet. Calumet.
Calumet.
yeah.
Calumet. Yeah. So like when Santa Fe splits. Yeah. So we were
Correct.
driving by, and my son was like, "Whoa, did you just see that? There's a whole bunch of stuff going there on the sidewalk." And I was like, "No." And I said, "Can we check it out?" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah." And so we pulled over, and all the street art was out on the sidewalk, and I think we got a picture with Face to Feet and a couple other guys that year. And then last year was more intentional, knowing about it. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So kudos. This is going to be the fourth year.
Third.
Okay, this will be the third. Okay, so I've actually been to the first two then.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right
And
now,
this year we're moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us
Uh,
about that.
We'll be at the Black Box this year. They've been pretty great. And they have like an amazing sound system and all that. And they have different rooms. So we've got different things going on. And they've been really great. So excited about it.
Okay.
So,
So you say different rooms. I'm aware, like when you walk into Black Box, there's literally like a theater on the left and a theater on the right. So are you going to be encompassing that whole area?
Yep.
so,
Yeah. So there's like a main room where we'll have vendors and performances. So B-Boy Factory will be there, doing breakdancing. Marcia's got something special planned in there. DJ Moore Love. And then there's a lounge area. BJ's not here today, but we're still working out some of the details. But we're thinking about putting Face in this lounge area where it's nice and chill. And that's where all the MCs will be, probably.
yeah.
Reem.
Yo, what up?
But,
what up,
What up?
Brain?
Kareem,
yeah,
I'm
we got-
Josh. I'm Josh. I'm not, you may be the only one I don't know. So it's a pleasure.
Yeah, Reem was out there last year. He was cutting hair and DJing.
Okay. So yeah, let's go back to the Black Box, and you were talking about Face to Feet's going to have a DJ booth set up.
Yeah, so basically he'll probably have his own room. And then we'll have the live painters outside in the alley. So
dope.
it'll be a similar setup, but it's a new location, it's a little different. Yeah, the Black Box is a cool venue, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. In the past, I think there was like kind of a cipher on the floor, and the DJ booth was kind of in the back of the room. How do you see all that playing out?
Well, they have stages, so probably Face will be up on the stage, and then, I mean, however he probably wants to do it, if you want the rappers up on the stage, but there's also the floor, so have it more like a cipher setup would probably be good down there, and then have Face above everyone orchestrating.
Sweet. And we know the Black Box has a great sound system. Are you guys going to be tying into that and using that existing sound system? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's probably more sound system than we really need because we want people to be able to talk to each other, but
Right.
we probably won't go to maximum, but it'll be pretty nice.
Okay.
And then
So you said that this will be the third annual Hip Hop Summit in Denver. How did the first one come to be? Can you put us in that room?
yeah, so it started with Mr. DePaulakua, Jared DePaulo. had a bunch of pictures of New York City graffiti from the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to exhibit them. So he talked to BJ, the other founder who's not here today, but then they just started talking. We're like, let's make it a hip hop event. So they had the photos, and they're like, let's get a rapper, let's get a DJ. Face came in probably pretty quickly, and then let's do artists and make it all elements of the hip hop. So rapping, DJing, graffiti, breakdancing. We got B-Boy Factory come in. And then they brought me in to help with the art, and we just kind of became a trio. And then Marcia's been there from the start as well, helping out. So yeah, it started just as a kind of an idea to show graffiti pictures, and then it just kind of became an all elements celebration of hip hop culture. And that's what it still is. Jared is not, he took a step back to focus on his career, so he's not involved this year. Hopefully he'll come back when he's got the time. But now it's basically this group right here and BJ putting it together.
Yeah, that's a smart tactical move to bring all the elements of hip hop together. I think you generate a lot more interest. If you want everyone to come see the pictures of graffiti, it's bring all the elements together, and then everyone comes to see all that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm proud to be a part of it, because when they first started talking to me about it, I didn't really see the vision, but then it came together, and it's really cool event.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. So are you going to have, you said something about the first year getting a rapper, and then what I saw in the past was like ciphers. Are you going to actually have artists come in and perform sets during this, or is it going to be, or no?
That situation's kind of fluid right now. BJ is kind of putting the schedule together.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of rappers that we're basically going to funnel through Face. And so we still kind of got to work that out. But we've got probably a dozen MCs that want to do maybe a couple songs each, and then we want the open cipher. So yeah, there will be some very limited sets. We've had a lot of interest, so fitting everybody in is an issue. But
yeah, sure. So speaking of fitting everybody in, at this year's third annual Hip Hop Summit, do you have room for other artists, like other graffiti artists, other photo artists, or anybody like that, or is it kind of full?
The live artists are pretty full. So we've got too many people right now.
For graph art?
For graph art, for MCs, we've got so many, even DJs, but it's pretty full right now. So, but we do have room for vendors. So if somebody wants to come through and have their art on a table instead of on an easel,
okay. Yeah. And if someone has art that they want to share or purchase a vendor table, who do they talk to, and how do they go about doing that?
They can talk to me. We have a website, hiphopsummitdenver.com. There's like an application there.
Okay.
Or just DM our page. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and BJ and I are monitoring that.
Okay.
By whatever means.
And then, do you need any? Are you taking any sponsors, or do you have room for sponsorships?
We are still taking sponsors. Hoping to get some more in, so definitely need some help out there.
Okay. All right. Do you have an idea of what kind of sponsors, or any kind, construction companies, dispo shops? Who have you used in the past to help support this?
Basically all types. our major sponsor for the past couple of years has been Elevated Restoration, which is actually Jared DePaulo's company, and they
Okay.
do restoration, renovations, roofing. And then this year we've got HQ Vape and Smoke Shop is covering the paint, so they're a sponsor of ours for the graffiti artists. But we've also had Bear Creek Distillery. Who else? It's just a myriad of. They don't have to be directly hip hop related, but if they want to support the culture, yeah, we got. Let's see, ABC Imaging is the old venue.
What's DJ Moore showing us? DJ Moore Love.
That's
ABC.
That's some of the
year.
sponsors.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that
So
was some of the sponsors for last year. I'm a person that like to keep little keepsakes. This was
Me
the
too.
second year flyer, but I'll talk about that on my time.
Okay.
So we had Gyrie's covered the paint, Empire covered the paint the first year. Clayton Hotel gave us a room last year we flew out Claw from New York City. She's a old school graffiti writer and fashion icon.
Mhm.
They put her up in a room. But this year it's pretty we don't have as many expenses because we're not flying anybody out, not putting them up. It was awesome. It was a great experience to have Claw out here, but we're trying to focus more on local, regional acts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's so many amazing artists between like Santa Fe and here, Albuquerque and here. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of Albuquerque, Eckham will be there helping us out and performing, and he's from Albuquerque to Denver. He's all over the place, so looking forward to having him there.
Sweet. 1 year, Face hit me up about help putting like some building boards for the graffiti art on the outside. Do you guys need any help this year? Do you need people to pitch in? Do you need volunteers? And what kind of help do you need?
Yeah, that would be great. In the years past, we've used these big A-frames for panes of glass, but they're like super heavy. So the plan is to build the walls like the day of.
Okay.
Something super simple. But yeah, just big easels basically to put on.
I got you. Well, I'm not volunteering to do it all yet, but I have the idea. Face, I was just with Face and us.
Jimmy Portier.
Pueblo, Colorado at the Pueblo Hip Hop Fest, and they had the same art. And they used conduit, electrical conduit, so they're lightweight. I think you can take them up and down. That was one thing you were asking about. Let's make them like easy to put away. But I took a bunch of pictures, so that was what I was getting at. Is I took a bunch of pictures, so we have the plans for that, so we could see how much one cost to build and then go from there.
Yeah, if you could help with that, just at least the design, that would be great. But yeah, I saw they had like 52 artists down there. That was crazy.
Yeah,
It looked like
It was dope.
Yeah. So, Adam, how did you meet everyone else in our meeting here? Introduce each person and tell us how you got involved, and then we'll give them a platform to speak on too.
Okay. Well, Marcia, DJ Moore Love, she's been involved in the start, and I met her through BJ, the other founder. And Face Defeat, we go back to River. I met him there when he first started Beats Bodega. Met him there, and Reem I met I think last year. He came through to DJ and then ended up setting up his barber chair, which was like my favorite thing last year. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We fashion is a big part of it, so we want to emphasize that more going forward too.
All right. And Kareem, how did you choose who to give haircuts to? Did you just start a line? Did you have did you have a I don't know, were there pre-qualifications, or how did you get in your chair last year?
It was whoever, needed a haircut. I had no models, you know what I'm saying? And it was this one young man who had a high top fade that was like incredible. You know what I'm saying? That was the highlight for me. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he wanted that high top fade, you know what I'm saying? That old kid and play look. I'm like, yeah, I have fun with that. I have fun with that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And do you have a barbershop somewhere in Denver?
No, I work at Hennepin Barbers in South Boulder in the Table Mesa shopping center.
Okay. That's sweet. And then do you have like a whole list of customers, or is it just kind of whoever comes in every day, or do you have your regulars?
Both have new and regular customers. I got a nice handful of regular customers, and Boulder's a lot of students up there that's in and out. I had one of the basketball players last year. I forgot his name. Oh, he said he went to the draft this year. I forget this young man's name, but it's a combination of new and old clients, because I'm not like in the Hill area where it's mostly students. I'm in South Boulder where it's more residential.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And our shop is a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool family oriented vibe. You know what I'm saying? There's 7 of us barbers there, and we have 4 female barbers that are all sharp, that are all dope. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a different vibe at the shop. You know what I'm saying? The owner, the music, the vibe, right? It's so like wide range. He introduced me to Billy Strings. I ain't know nothing about no Billy Strings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
Love that.
introduced me to exactly, but at the same time, he'll throw on some Tribe Called Quest. He'll throw on this man. Listen, he put Shook Ones on one day. I'm like, dog, and he was the clean version.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? You into this, Ben? Yeah. So that's
How long have you been a barber for?
Oh man, I've been a barber pretty much since high school. You know what I'm saying? From us cutting our own heads and cutting each other's heads. And yeah, I went to barber school. I started that young. It was my very first career in life. So I've been a licensed barber since the year 2000, but I've been active in barbershop since like 94.
Oh wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome. What's your favorite part about it?
Having my finger on the pulse of the community and what's going on and who's who and what's what, that's, when people come to the barbershop, some people don't like to talk. They like to relax and nod off and whatnot. But some, others, like to talk. And, Boulder has the highest concentration of PhD holders in America. So their barbershop conversation up there is different. You know what I'm saying? Very different, very enlightening, very, you know what I'm saying? Just different. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm just soaking it all up.
Love that. Are you from Boulder, or how long have you lived here for?
I'm originally from Philadelphia, South New Jersey, and I've been here since 2003. I just started working in Boulder. I've been up there for like 18 months.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm new to there, but not new to Colorado. Colorado is definitely my home as of now.
Yeah. Sweet.
It has been for what, 23 years now.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're happy here. Glad to have you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. So you're born in Philly?
Yes. Born in Philadelphia.
Okay. And so you and DJ Moore Love, you've talked about that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You know, it's Philly. we got a vibe, we got a thing. You know what I'm saying? We got a thing, you know. Same thing with Face and my man, like just the East Coast thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. Like from day one when I met Face, it it day one. You know what I'm saying? East Coast thing, man. It's a hip hop thing. It's all we all hip hop heads here. You know what I'm saying? The art and whatnot. Me myself, my focus on it is the education point. You know what I'm saying? And teaching the kids, the youth. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of toxic music today. You see what I'm saying? Real true hip hop elements and whatnot need to explode. Like this is the voice of an oppressed people, and this is what we use to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's I don't like the drill scene. I don't like, you know, what's going on in that facet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've been working with K-Tone Cares Foundation. You know, he has a mental health initiative. You know, he's giving college funds to kids going to school and whatnot. That's my focus in all of this. You know, the kids, the youth. That's like Wu-Tang said, we for the babies.
That's right. So what music, what artists are you listening to right now that are pushing that positivity that you like? Local or mainstream, whatever.
Hey man, to be honest with you, I just discovered this new artist, Foggy Raw. Yeah, this dude
Okay.
Foggy Raw, he's got a new project that's amazing. You know what I mean? It's amazing. He got a song with John Legend called "Grow Up." I forget he's got another song where like the hook is talking about he wants to grow old. You know, nobody wants to be grandma and grandpa no more. You know, just you know, old school foundational stuff that's able to be put into a cool vibe today.
Love that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Foggy Raw, salute to him.
All right, we'll check that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So DJ Moore Love. We got to talk a little bit before I was recording, but let's reintroduce you. You are a DJ from Philadelphia, and you said you lived here for a year now in Denver.
And I've been traveling back and forth for the last 3 years.
Okay,
So, you know, I finally made it my home. It took a while, but I'm here.
that's awesome. And so relocated. You have a new job out here, or how did that work?
I do. Well, my job out here is I play music. I'm a DJ. I'm active out here and in Philadelphia, and I'm also a licensed hairstylist. So I'm
Oh,
licensed for 20 years, and I have over 30 years experience.
Wow, that's
Right.
amazing.
So this is what I'm bringing to the summit this year. So last year I played 2 sets, and I played everything like associated with Philadelphia. So you know it's Will Smith, The Roots, Steady B, all that good stuff, right? Then my second set was all people associated with the Caribbean, either being from the Caribbean or their parents are. So you know that's Biggie and Buster and Foxy Brown, and we can go on and on because as time goes on and people open up, you start to recognize where people are really from, where you're like, oh, okay. So that's it. So this year, I decided to add an element to it because see, last year Reem was cutting hair and I was just like all over his barber chair because I love everything to do with hair. And I'm videoing him doing this just dope hot top fade and whatever. Like he dressed the part, the whole everything. And I'm like, you know what? We got to add this element. So out here, I'm currently working at It's Natural Hair Salon, 3333 South Tamarack Drive. Okay. So yeah, Suite 120 and the Phoenix Suites. There it is.
There we
So
go.
yeah, so I talked to the team there. Shout out to Taylor Barber, which is the owner. Her name rings bells. She's that girl with the hair out here too. My co-workers, Brittany, and my other co-worker, Jari, and oncoming LaShonda. We're gonna have a team of females, and we're gonna do a hip hop 90s inspired hair show. So it's gonna be small as the beginning. It's just adding to it. And you know, Ring gonna throw his fresh twist on it too and get these haircuts in, and we're gonna make it really nostalgic. There it is. So we're gonna start at 3 o'clock. I'm just saying. Let people know 3 o'clock. That's when it goes
Real
down.
talk.
The hair
Real talk. Be right back.
and catching up on these cuts. So that is a part of hip hop element, hip hop culture, and all of that. So we're bringing it all in. So
Awesome.
yeah, I look forward to that part. I look forward to all of it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like I was just on some spectator type thing. But I mean, we had shout out to Cree 23. She was
Yeah,
up
it's
here
great.
on the cipher type thing. I love to see females do their thing. I hope that she comes back this year. We had a lot of vendors selling different things. We had the comic book guy out here. We had Culture Street. As a matter of fact, I think it's time for me to read from the old flyer. So this
Mhm.
was last year. So it says, Mr. Pakalua, Moods and Colorado Street Art presents the Hip Hop Summit. And this was Hip Hop Summit 25, a hip hop culture event. So all elements of hip hop. We had DJ Wushu. He's one of my favorite DJs. He be cutting it up. All right, so DJ Wushu was on there. Face the Feet, of course, one of my other favorite DJs. And we had breakdancing, fashion, graffiti, art show, of course, y'all know Claw Money, and all that good stuff. So it's going to be the same thing, and we're going to have merch because I cut one of my tees from last year. See that logo? Oh, we still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still in there. Did I say I was supporting? See my tee?
Nice.
So,
And who made that artwork last year for that shirt?
Adam, do you want to answer that question? I can't answer that. I don't know.
The logo, that logo there came from an artist named Wert, W-E-R-T.
Okay.
And he drew that for the first one, and we've been using it ever since.
Yep.
Sweet.
So anyhow, I'm excited about all that. I'm excited about my set this year. It's also going to be old school. We need to educate the kids on how rap started and what it was like. You know what I mean? We have all elements of it that's clean, that's not clean, that's whatever, but they need to hear that. They even need to hear Will Smith before he became an actor. Like
Okay.
what parents just don't understand. Or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's a big, you know, we got to get into that. We have to let them hear fun rap like Sugar Hill Gang.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give them fun facts to say what artist, female, was a part of the first female rap group. A lot of people don't know. They think that it's Salt and Pepper or the first rap group came out in 1979. It was The Sequence. And guess who was on it? Angie Stone. Who would have thought Angie Stone was a rapper?
Oh, and she's a Philly
know that.
girl, right?
Huh?
Philly,
Say
Philly,
it again.
Philly.
And she's a Philly girl too, huh? Angie
Is
Stone?
she? Shut up!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I worked with her before.
Shut up! Oh, see, everything
Whoa.
is a learning experience. So that's my learning experience. So I tell people, I ask them all the time, like, who is the first female rap group? I'm all things female. That's it. I love you guys and stuff, but we need to like really carve our space in there and really get it. So that's what it is. So I want to talk about stuff like that. Talk about like the first rap song we've ever recited. Mine was UTFO, Roxanne.
Okay.
That was my very first, and my very first album that I bought was Dr. Dre The Chronic.
Oh yeah.
Just think, yeah, that part. My favorite rap artist, female rap artist during that time, definitely MC Light. She was just that girl, still that girl. That's
She's
called the
still that girl.
Godmother.
She's still that girl. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still definitely all the way. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to me, the rap cycle. That circle. Yeah, you just had to be there. You were there, right? Yeah, exactly. People have to be there. They have to come and check it out. There's a lot going on. I love all the art that was going on outside. Like everywhere was covered with art. We had last year that was like a big year. Really like big art too. Besides Claw Money, of course. Was it Soft? SOF. Soft. This guy named Jer, Jher.
Yeah, Jer.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
All I can say is that I'm promoting this all the way. Like I'm definitely team Hip Hop Summit Denver.
More, you know that.
All the way. all the way.
Yes,
I can't
yeah.
wait. That's all I talk about. I tell everybody about it. I'm like, hair show, barber show, like it's gonna be on and popping. That's just how I put it. So, Ring,
Let me show
looking
y'all
forward to that.
the
Face,
I'm gonna,
looking forward to that. Adam, you know I'm looking forward to that. That's it. We just need to educate people on the culture. And what I like the best about it, talking about that, was we had everybody there. Folks that you probably didn't think was into hip hop. I was like, okay, all right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be what it is. The music, you're gonna hear little versions that's like, but as well as you're getting the whole element. That's all I'm saying. The whole element, the art, the music, the dancing, the everything. So
Everything.
I'll leave it right
The
there.
fashion. Yeah.
Again, and the fact, everything.
That's what
I'm looking forward
I
to it.
interviewed Thurston Howell, and he said, you know, some people won't like this. He goes, but the fifth element of hip hop is fashion. That's what he said. And
It
he
is.
actually said that's the first element of hip hop is fashion, and the other
How
four
are they
come
not
after.
gonna like it? How are they not gonna like it?
Yeah. Oh no, just because it goes against the grain of the four original elements, just because it just goes against what the book says.
Man, it goes with it. It melds. That's a part of the whole swag. That's a part of everything.
Yeah.
Hip hop fashion stands off on its own. If you ask me, it doesn't get enough limelight for real. It just doesn't.
Mhm.
What? I'm ready.
Kareem,
But anyway,
Kareem was showing us some artwork on the wall there. Was that one of the guys that was featured last year?
yeah, I got 4 pieces from last year actually. Oh, yeah, 4 pieces. I got this other piece here on top of my bed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, these is priceless.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? To have this type of graffiti art in my home is just, it's a dream
That's sweet. And you
for
bought those
myself.
all last year from artists?
Yep. Watch out real quick.
Ray,
I'm gonna
you
show
got
you the
one of
one
my
that
favorites over there. That one with the
was.
bird, the red one, the real big one.
It's great.
That was
Yeah,
so.
Oh,
this
I
is
like
the
it.
one that I like the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got this for my daughter's is in her room right here.
So
Yeah, that's the one that I like the most.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
Who was the person that did the candy skull? Adam, do you remember?
Oh,
I think that was Soph as well, the first year.
Okay,
yes.
all right,
Um,
okay. That was one of
and
my favorite pieces too. Ring have one
yeah,
and that one.
yeah, Soph is a good dude. I think he's back in Venezuela,
Yep.
Wow.
Definitely back in Venezuela.
yeah.
but he's an artist and he raps. So.
This is my guy right there.
Will Chris Haven be there this year? He's a pretty popular local guy.
We had him the past 2 years, so we hope he comes through. But we're trying to switch up, get some never before seen people there. Though we will have Jer back.
Okay.
He'll be back actually painting brick on the side.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
Oh, painting the actual building, the black box outside? Nice.
Yeah, there's the side. There's some graffiti there right now next to the Domino's. So he's gonna do something there. Trying to figure that out though, because there's like a dumpster with no wheels. So we're trying to figure out if that we can move that. But he'll be painting.
Sweet. Face, what do you got in store for us this year? He always says big things, he said.
All right, first, right? I got some new beats that I want to like showcase, and then I got some records that I want to showcase as well, and then some artists are supposed to be there as well. Everything is secretive right now. I can't put nothing out there. They just gotta show up and see what it is. Like I like to
Right.
perform. You know what I'm saying? And then after this, I'm gonna focus on me and start releasing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
But I got some things. Trust me, I got some things. Trust me. I got some things, yo. Trust.
I hope so. I hope so. Did you have a off topic a little bit? Did you have Beats Bodega this past Thursday?
Nah. I
Okay.
chilled on that because of the situation. And I was like, you know what? I'm going out of town on Thursday to Texas with Eckham. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just fall back, focus on self, and then probably come back. And I'm looking for a different venue for that. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Because
Fair
my
enough.
people like to drink and smoke. So like if
Mhm.
we can facilitate that. But we could always do parks and stuff like that. So I'm outside with it as of
Yep.
today too. You know what I
There
mean?
we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Taking it back to the essence, man. I'm tired of asking for this and you know what I mean? Like
Well, you
this is
saw
I'm from,
my clip with Eckham, right, where he talks about how Rock the Block started in Albuquerque is just based off the same idea. It's that we started
correct.
outside, started in the
Outside.
park. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it started. That's how hip hop was outside. It was an outside thing. It was something to do. We were bored and it was something to do. It kept us from fighting and killing each other. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It kept everybody sharp, fresh. Everybody was
Yeah.
up to the times.
You could
And
dance.
like it was literally fashion wars, if you really check it. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to see who's flyest on the block. And then if
Yeah.
you was fly, and then you had the moves, and then you had things to go with it, you had the charisma. You won that day. And then the following day, you had to compete with somebody else because they was trying to outfly you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was down to the dressing or the eats or whatever it was, they was trying to match what your fly was. And that's what we're trying to do with Denver. We gotta, you know what I mean, just up the ante here. You know what I mean? A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
not used to that up front, and they always seen it on TV, but it's up front in person. Now you can walk in and talk to the person now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Yeah.
not you're not looking in the book anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now it's worldwide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Denver's not a huge fashion town, but it's growing. It's growing into one. But I think
Yeah,
that there's a lot of people here. They go to events and they dress down. They want to be not noticed. They want to be cool. They want to be the fly on the wall. But I think it's great when people pop out and they rock.
correct,
Yeah, look
You know what I
fly.
correct.
see? A lot of times we don't give the people here the flowers. We got, I think his name is Dante Dixon. We got a couple of fashion heads out here who just don't get mentioned.
Yeah, Fresh
You know what I'm
That's
Sam.
saying?
correct.
I'm a
Just
huge.
don't get mentioned. But
Yeah,
Denver has a serious fashion scene.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is based in thrifting. It's
In
crazy.
what?
In thrifting.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
For
a big
sure.
community out here. It's
Yeah,
fly because man, you never know what you could get. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple pieces, so I ain't gonna hold
yeah.
you with that.
Well, Fresh Sam, she makes her own clothes, but it's a lot of upcycling and recycling and stuff like that. Are
That's
you guys
cool.
know who she is? Fresh Sam. She outfits the Far Side, and she goes on tour with Far Side. But she approached them with some clothes ideas, and they took her up on it. And she's been outfitting their stage performances for 3 years
That's
now.
dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. She just
Nah,
made a
that's
jacket for Eminem's DJ. I forget his name, but
dope.
he was rocking a studded jacket that she made for him.
Fashion is a big part of hip hop, and
Sure.
and it goes along with the music. Like you know what I mean. If you ain't fresh, you don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Whether it's
sure.
a new T-shirt, a new hat, a new pair of kicks, new jeans, something that you never had before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you
that
that you could
fashion.
shine.
There was a hip hop shop in Denver that sponsored you last year. I'm blanking on their name, but they just went out of business, unfortunately.
Culture
Culture
Street.
Street.
Culture Street.
Culture
Yeah.
Street, yeah, they was fired. They was fired. They always came through.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they can maybe find a new place or relocate. It's tough, man. Denver's hard to have a business in Denver these days.
It's not that people is broke and everybody wants shit for free out here. You know what I'm saying? But they'll go pay, you know what I'm saying, for some top notch whatever drug they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
no,
crazy.
I mean more just like the real estate people, like the cost the cost of getting into a commercial building in Denver is
It's high now.
dude, it's like in Littleton, for example, this is off topic, but in Littleton,
Correct.
it seems like there's all these vacant commercial sites, and the only
Correct.
people that can afford to rent them are banks, doctors' offices, like eye doctors, dentists.
People
But
that's getting that
no
big
mom
large.
and pop shops, nothing independent, nothing colorful, just like corporate slop.
Wow. All right, makes sense.
And I think it's just tough. I think it's tough. I think it's going to correct itself, but I think right now, like, because we just saw that like 5 or 6 businesses closed in Denver like 2 weeks ago, all at the same time, but
5 big businesses too.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, but we got the black box though; they're still in business. So, yeah. So
that shit's gonna be on 10, man. We're gonna turn that.
I know,
all the way
I'm
up.
super excited.
And I
How many?
think Adam, I ain't gonna hold you. I think they're gonna want it more. I'm telling you, this one's gonna turn it up. Where they're gonna need it like 3 times a year, or at least 4 times a year. Trust.
Well,
Okay.
we're planning the next one for May.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
Dope.
We'll
I'm
get
telling
to
you, they're gonna need it, because the footage that we're gonna get and the amount of people that's gonna come out, that's the turnout. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? It just shows that people support hip hop no matter what. You know what I mean? And it's not dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Will entry be free?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have
$3.99, y'all.
selling drinks or food or anything like that, or food trucks.
Yeah, the black box. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we have a little guy that's going to be walking around selling beverages. That'll be my son, the one Donovan. He'll be out there selling beverages, and you can go from there. I just wanted to, put it out there.
Got hustlers in the building. That's dope.
Yes, got to start from somewhere.
Exactly.
He'll be keeping us hydrated. Then we'll also have some food vendors, 5280 grilling and chilling. Maybe Reem's daughter. And then the bars will be open. So that's Black Fox has been so good to us, but they gotta, that's how we're gonna pay them is
But trust me, that's gonna turn it up, because the elders learn to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is about. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then what time does it start on the 5th, September 5th?
12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
To 6 p.m. Sweet. Do you have an idea? I know
12 to 7 or 12 to 6?
12 to 6.
6. All right, got you.
Okay. And I won't press you on the schedule because you're still building that, but
yeah, BJ's working on that. He's the schedule mastermind, so he's gonna make sure it's popping and entertaining.
6 hours, y'all. 6 hours of hip hop summit, man. Get ready for that. September 5th, y'all.
Make sure to pop in and check it out.
$3.99.
$3.99.
$3.99. Real red.
For all 5 elements of hip hop. You heard it here. Awesome. Man, it was a pleasure getting to know all you guys. Any final thoughts or things you want to share before we say goodbye?
Come on out.
I'd like to say, I'd like to thank you guys, like to thank Adam, Josh. Man, I just want to salute everybody that's been involved from day one. You know what I'm saying? I'm new here. I thank you guys for having me. And I just want to say, man, I mean, I'm coming in as a fan, and I'm honored. I'm excited. Let's go.
I back that up. I'm coming in as a fan too, and I'm excited. So let's do it. I'll be there.
Well, I'm coming as a fan, a host, everything. I'm bringing that energy that everybody need. That day on September 5th, you're going to get energized.
I love your energy, bro. You always got a smile on your face, man. I appreciate it.
Got to, baby. I'm alive. I'm above ground. That's give thanks. You have to, yo. Because you know what? A lot of people not here. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
And that's for me. I'm gonna bring that balance. I'm gonna bring that female energy. I'm bringing that Caribbean energy. I'm just bringing I'm adding to the energy. So I've always loved Hip Hop Summit, and I'm very, very happy and proud to be a part of it. So I'll just let the action do the rest of the talking.
Love it. Adam, Face, DJ Moore Love, Kareem, it's a pleasure to meet all of y'all, and I can't wait to see you in a month or so.
All right, shout out to Moods R&B. You know what I mean? Also throwing that word out to BJ, one of the co-founders. You know what I mean?
Right.
He wasn't here, but watch the video. We held you down, bro. All right.
Hey, yo, salute all the originators. That's what I gotta say.
Yes,
If
sir.
you originated this, you know who you are. If you didn't, you know who you are too.
Fantastic. All right, you guys. Peace and love to all of y'all.
All
Thanks,
right.
Josh.
All right, take care.
Love. Thank you. Wow.
Respect.
Respect.